Reputable bodies have raised concerns about outcomes flowing from decisions of the coalition government. The Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees has cautioned about a deteriorating health situation in Papua New Guinea and Nauru, which has led to significant risks of irreparable harm and loss of life. The Queensland State Coroner has raised concerns in relation to the death of Hamid Karzai that insufficient and transparent and accountable procedures for acting upon serious health concerns can have life-threatening and tragic consequences. Hamid Karzai was a 24-year-old Iranian citizen who became ill while being detained on Manus Island. Throughout his time in detention, the Australian government had significant responsibilities for Mr Karzai's health and well-being. I mention these matters in tabling this report by way of reminder that legislation can save lives. It can be transformative, but in some cases, when human rights are limited to such an extent to cause harm, it can be deadly. It is why the Human Rights Committee is so important, and its work should not be hindered or tainted by partisanship. The dissenting members, in considering the international human rights law implications of such legislation, concluded that the repeal of medical transfer provisions could lead to the return of persons to regional processing countries in circumstances that may not be consistent with Australia's non-refoulement obligations and the right to an effective remedy. We also found that as the medical transfer provisions related by this bill would appear to provide a higher degree of access to health care, repealing this legislative safeguard may represent an unjustified retrogressive step in relation to the realisation of the right to health for refugees and asylum seekers in regional processing countries.